So I'm here with Nettie Wakefield, who has been working on a collaborative series with Mark Hicks. Mark has these recipes for which Nettie has made incredible illustrations, and they're being released as prints with Jealous Gallery next week.
Yes, online launch on Monday, and then a 2-day pop-up on the 16th and the 17th. And then I think we're doing something in December around Christmas time. And then later it might be turned into a book.
That's so exciting.
Because there's 28 and they all go nicely together in a book. But at the moment it's just individual prints in people's kitchens and stuff like that.
Brilliant.
And restaurants. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've known you for a while. I love your work so much. You're like one of the wittiest, most talented people I know. You're very well known for your reverse portrait series, which was shown at Banksy's Displayland, for example, and you've gotten so much acclaim for them. Could you please tell me how they came about?
So it was about 10 years ago when I was doing my master's. I was sitting in a lecture and I was looking at the back of this girl's head, and I was trying to see what her face looked like, because she had this really, really sort of like Victorian, beautiful plaited hairstyle, and I was like, that's amazing. So I just started drawing it, and then I was like, I can't actually see what she looks like at all. And then I was like, well, I guess I'm just never going to know. And then I was like, wait, this is actually quite a nice space to sit in, the mystery, and letting your mind like fill in the gaps and stuff.
Yeah. They're so conceptual as well in nature, because you know, you can make up the story.
Yeah.
And the way in which you draw them, they're like sitting in space.
Yeah.
It's like I think they're so beautiful and conceptually so strong as well. How did you meet Mark then, and how did this collaboration come about from your relationship with him?
So I met Mark because I was in a group show at his gallery. Do you remember?
Oh.
The one underneath Tramshed.
Yeah.
I then bumped into him at a lunch, and I was like, I have a piece in your gallery right now. And I'd drawn a crab claw before, just for fun. And he was like, do you want to illustrate my book by any chance? And I was like, sure, why not? And so we did that. And then he was inspired by, I don't know if you've heard of this Andy Warhol book. There wasn't that many of them made, called Wild Raspberries.
No,
and it's
I'll
like
check it out.
it's like a huge coffee table book that is like a collaboration with an illustrator that he knew at the time. And she'd drawn all of these cakes and handwritten recipes, and so that's the idea behind this collection of works.
That's so cool. So they're mainly recipes.
Fish, obviously.
Sorry, yeah, exactly.
Fish, not cakes.
Yeah, they're mainly recipes which involve fish as main ingredients.
Yeah.
What was your favorite one to draw, and what's your favorite recipe out of the book?
I really enjoy drawing fish because they're so prehistoric looking, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, especially the pike.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary. But then I also really enjoyed the ones that aren't necessarily actual fish, like the sea urchins were really fun to draw. I really want to try a sea urchin. Haven't tried that yet.
Yeah.
Prawns, really fun to draw.
Prawns are so much
Yeah.
fun. They're such charismatic animals as well. I feel like
They have so much to say. Great sense of humour.
such personalities. Prawns.
So these ones are a little bit different. So I drew them in pencil.
Okay.
And then I photograph or scan them. And then I add the colour digitally on top of my black and white sketches. So they're part pencil drawing and part digital.
What are you looking forward to? Which other shows are you looking forward to?
So I'm doing another group show with Hayden Case is in it. A friend from art school as well, Polly Brown. Toby Ross Southall, do you know him? You know Dion Kitson?
Oh, I love him. Yeah, he's great. He's so funny.
It's called Post-Human, and this will be their first London show, but I've showed with them in Mexico and LA. Yeah, just Mexico and LA so far. So that's opening on Friday the 11th in Marylebone.
Okay, great.
So yeah,
I'll definitely be
come
there.
to that.
Could we talk about the doll that you made that was shown in LA? Brandy?
Yeah, Brandy.
Yeah. Could you tell us about Brandy?
Brandy was sort of just before the whole Me Too campaign.
Yeah.
And I think it was at the time when people were feeling particularly like fed up with the way in which women were being subconsciously and consciously thought of as second-class citizens anyway. So that piece was just kind of a physical manifestation of those thoughts, because it's like she was discarded after being used and like left sort of crumpled. Yeah. You know, like when you get a murder victim and something like that. And it was made out of bronze. And I just thought it was a great place to show them in LA when everything is so superficial and shiny on the outside but dead inside. Yeah. Obviously, there's loads of parts of LA that aren't like that, and aspects of LA that aren't like that. But you know, the stereotype. Yeah.
Do you have any unrealized artistic dreams?
I have done one clothing collaboration. Oh yes. But I would love to do another one. Yeah.
They were so successful with Poen, right?
Yeah.
The jackets. Yeah.
I would love to do like suits or something, I don't know, or silk scarves, have my drawings, like especially the social distancing drawings, like I think the little people on a white silk scarf would look really cool. Yeah. I would wear that. Absolutely. But yeah, I think some sort of like collaboration with a brand would be amazing.
Yeah, I would wear your clothes. Thanks. Like all day long.
Wear my drawings.
Yeah, I would wear
I would wear something like that would be really cool.
Yeah. Because it's so special, and I love how enigmatic the drawings are, you know, and how conceptually deep they are actually, and you studied art history as well, so you have this incredible knowledge. Anyway, so there are so many references in your work, but because of your wittiness, you just kind of that's what I love about your work, is how approachable it is at first, because it's quite funny, but then you spend some time with it.
It's not all funny.
No, but like most of it,
serious.
But it's quite, it's witty, like maybe funny isn't the right word, it's witty, you know, it's sharp. And then you get involved with it and you just see all these different layers within it. And
your place or mine.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I just really, really love that about your work. And that's your personality as well, you know? They're such an honest representation of who you are, and I think that's what makes successful art. It's when you can really see and feel the personality of the artist on the page.
That's probably the best compliment anyone's ever given me.
Thank you. Well, I
just your boyfriend.
No, I truly, truly love your work. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you
for talking to me. I cannot wait for the Jealous show. The works will be available on the Jealous website from the 16th.
I think it's the Monday of that week, which is
Sure. Well,
12th or something. Yeah. But that week. Next week.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see them in real life.
I can't wait to see you there.
Yeah.
Have a fishy canapé.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much.